No, I think it's something that might have been a bigger issue to those outside the football program than it was to us inside the football program. That tough coaching is what you get every day. And I've always have a strong belief you can push guys as far as they trust you. And to me, that is a reflection of Coach Rees and Drew Pyne's relationship, and Drew Pyne's the first to say, I want tough coaching. I want that type of coaching. And obviously Tommy and myself and everybody in this program, we got to be cautious on the language we use, and I got to remind myself, I have 6 kids and I'm sure little ones are watching. You got to be careful on the language you use, but that's an intense moment that we had to, try to find a way to get Drew to snap out and to be able to perform at the level we expect. And again, you don't treat every player the same in terms of how you coach them. You treat them in terms of what will help them respond in the right way. And for that moment, that's what Drew needed. And Drew would be the first one to tell you that. And so, but I hope people understand that is a reflection of the relationship they have and plenty of other coaches have with their players, is that, hey, they know it's not personal because of the relationship we have. There's a trust issue. You don't trust your coaches and all of a sudden he's screaming at you to do your job. Then all of a sudden, you know what, that's not going to get the results that you want. Okay. But if you have a strong relationship with the guys in your room, they trust you. Those moments that are intense are never personal. It's all about making sure we get the job done. There's no other option. And Eric, and that we have to be comfortable. And that's Coach Rees and all of our job is to make sure that we have a package. Listen, you can't ask someone to do things that they're not capable of doing. I don't think you're going to ask Steve Angeli to run every single play that you're asking Drew Pyne to run. It takes time to learn the entire package, the entire offensive system. But guess what? Steve Angeli, if he's presented with the opportunity, has to go in there and execute, and he has to go in there and be able to do what we need our quarterbacks to do. And so we have to meet him halfway. We got to be able to ask Steve Angeli to do the things that we know he can do. But it also has to be enough that you're not running one play. And so I feel really strongly about the way he's prepared. He's prepared not as the scout team quarterback, but as a quarterback that can be ready to go into the game. And he has the greatest example in Drew Pyne, being in that room. And so I've also challenged Drew Pyne to say, hey, man, anytime you're watching film, anytime you're getting extra film in and studying, you got to drag Steve Angeli with you, or you got to bring him with you. And because he's got to learn what it really means to prepare as a college quarterback. And I think you're seeing a lot of growth between those two in this week. And again, Eric, I'm confident because he is our option. He's our next option. If something happens with Drew, he's got to go in the game and he's got to do his job.